Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna share today in this video. We're gonna talk about the New Year's events. We're starting off with the most important topic, which is the logging bonus. If you guys haven't logged in yet since the beginning of this year, make sure to do so because there's a lot of free Shinobites in there. Around 550 Shinobites. This will never probably happen ever again in the game, so make sure to go ahead and climb these. The 5-star card, by the way, is not really worth it. It's a really bad card, to be honest, but you can always sell it for 50,000 ability points. Unless of course you like collecting cards, then you might as well just save it there. But yeah, the Shinobites is a really big deal. I don't think this is ever gonna happen again. So these Shinobites, you should definitely save them for the best character or your favorite character in the game. Never waste them on any random banners, especially the banners that are featured right now in the New Year's. I'm gonna be going over them later in this video, but yeah, these banners are not worth it. The Shinobites are something that you want to save for later. Alright, so we have the new events, Shinobi Sparring Endurance, which is a really annoying event. You need to kill as many enemies as possible, and there's a chance for a salamander to drop, and then you have to kill it in order for you to actually get the 100 Shinobites for the first time, and then a chance to get a tool to drop into the event drops. But as far as I know, nobody until now actually was able to get the tools, so basically it's not possible. And somebody, I believe, emailed Bandai telling them about this problem. They said it's still possible, it's just a really tiny chance. So basically you just have to forget about it because Bandai is not gonna fix it. I mean, anyway, there's no developers in the office until the 7th of January, so nothing's gonna be fixed until then. So I mean, this happened before in another game, in another Bandai game, and they actually forgot. It was even worse. They forgot to add the featured ultimate into the banner, and nobody was able to pull it. We complained. They just said, guys, it's just a very small chance. You just have to go and try more and more. And of course we complained. We got our refunds, but I mean, this is not really a big deal, but still, like, if they don't want to admit it, they're not gonna admit it, and they're just gonna hide behind the RNG factor. So yeah, even if it was possible and it's actually there, the chance is probably like 0.0000000 like 50601%, and yeah, that's not something you go for. There's no reason for you to actually go and waste your time on this event. But for sure you need to go and try to get that 100 Shinobites. So if you're having a problem with beating the salamander or even fighting the salamander, you need to go, like when you start the game, you need to go to the top right away and kill the enemies there, because this is where the salamander spawns. You wanna kill, you wanna use some kind of a spamming character like Sarda, because she's a spamming queen in this game. You just need to use her ultimate, and then the shurikens. Keep using the shurikens and kill everything that spawns right away. And then you can use other characters like Madara or Pain, all these characters that have an AoE attacks and can spam their attacks easily and kill as many enemies as possible. You need to use these characters, and yeah, eventually you will get the salamander. I mean, the salamander, if you play a lot, actually you will easily get it even if you don't have a spamming account or a spamming character, because the salamander sometimes spawns at the very beginning of the game, sometimes he spawns at the very end in the last couple of seconds, sometimes he never spawns because you were never fast enough to get to the turn where he spawns. So it's still possible to kill him even with non-spamming characters, because he can spawn at the very beginning of the game, but you still need to go to the top right because that's where he is. So yeah, this is it for this video, guys. Thank you all for this. Alright, next up we have the summons, and I believe there's 8 of them. 2 of them are featured every 2 days, so I think these 2 are actually going to leave tomorrow. So yeah, you need to know some facts about these banners first before we talk about each one of them. Now, you need to know that if you pull for one summon or for one banner, you only get cards for these characters that are featured there. So if you pull for this one, for example, Might Guy, Zabuza, and Kakashi, you're only getting cards for these 3 characters. You're not gonna get any other cards for any other characters. It's just these characters. Now, the rate for the ultimates is really bad in here. It's only 2%. So you can see there's 5. There are 5 ultimates in there, and each one of them has 0.4% chance to get an ultimate. So 5 times 0.4%, so that's only 2%. So that's not really worth it. It's the same rate as the Platinum Summon, and you should never pull the Platinum Summon except if you have summoning tickets. Yeah, that's a really bad rate. Now the thing is, you have 3 steps, and for you to actually get to the 3rd step, to get that guaranteed ultimate, you need to go over the first and the second one, which are worth 400 for each of them. And the first one is not really worth it because it's 400 Shinoites to for only 8 summons. That's a really bad rate. That's the normal rate with a really bad rate for ultimates, so not worth it. The second one is okay, 400 Shinoites for 10 summons. That's kind of okay, but then you will have to go over the first step, which in my opinion is really bad step. The the third one, which guarantees you a 5-star ultimate, 500 Shinoites, still not a good rate. And yeah, overall the whole thing with the step up banners is really a bad idea to pull on. So in my opinion, do not pull on any of them. But then again, if you want to pull, let's go just over the summons here, or the feature characters in each one of the summons. Now the first one is featuring Hokage Naruto, Minato, Hinata, and Hanabi. All of these are actually bad except for Minato with his new ultimate. Now all of the other ultimates are really bad. So if you want to get the ultimate from here, it's Minato. But again, this is not worth it. I mean, the other characters might be worth it if they have their full kit. But yeah, if you want an ultimate, it's going to be only Minato's new ultimate, and even the old one is really bad. So next up we have the other one, which is featuring Kakashi, Zabuza, Might Guy. Zabuza is a really terrible character. Kakashi's old ultimate is really bad as well. Kakashi's Kamui is actually good for the Sam. Sakujaku and Hirodora are actually also good for the Sam in case the release nature is actually featured for the Sam. But that said, they're not really good for attack mission or anything else. So again, not a good banner to pull on. But then there are 6 more, I believe, so we're going to be going over them real quick here, trying not to make this video very long. Now the third one, I believe, is a bad one as well. Yeah, it's Sasuke Wonder Ninja, Niji, Sarada, and Boruto, the Genin versions. Both of Niji, all of Niji, Sarada, and Boruto are all bad. Only Sasuke Wonder Ninja is actually good. So again, not worth it. You're only pulling for one good character here, so not worth it. Next one, which is Itachi and Sasuke, the second version of them. These are actually good. Sakura and Naruto are actually already good if you get their new ultimates. If they feature the new ultimates, then this banner is actually really good. Every ultimate here is good, and the full kit for all of them are actually really good. So this is a good step up banner to pull on. But then again, the rates for ultimates, aside from the guaranteed ultimate, is really bad. So yeah, still not worth it overall. But if you're gonna pull for any banner of these 8 banners, this one is good. The next one is Sage Mode Naruto, Gaara, Shikamaru, Sasuke, Uchiha. Now Sasuke is not good, both of his ultimates are not good. Gaara is the same. Uzumaki Naruto, Sage Mode is okay. The ultimate is good for the Sam in case Annihilation is featured. Shikamaru, I don't know about Shikamaru if they feature his new ultimate, which is possibly not gonna happen. Maybe summon for him, but I don't think it's gonna happen, so might as well just not summon on this one either. Pain, Hidan, Mitsuki, Orochimaru, Sogetsu. This is a really bad summon. Hidan is bad, Mitsuki is bad, Orochimaru is bad, Sogetsu is also bad. Bane is okay, but he's outclassed, not worth it. Not worth it, just to go for Bane there. Then the next one, which is also really good, Tobirama, Herozone, Jiraiya, Tsunade. All of these are good except for Jiraiya. Jiraiya is a really shitty character in this game right now. So Tobirama is good, it's really good actually. Herozone is really good as well. Tsunade is a really good healer, so you might as well pull here if you need a healer. And 2 good characters that you can use as main characters in attack mission. And even Tobirama can be good for the Sam in case Impact is... So this is probably, in my opinion, the best summon to go on in these all 8 summons. Next up we have Itachi, Sasori, Deidara, and Konan. Itachi is really good. Like if you want Itachi's kit, I guess this is the best summon to pull on. Sasori is also good. Deidara is good as well, especially if they feature the new ultimate. The old ultimate is not really that bad either. Konan is not the best, but still okay. She's okay. She's fun to play with. Itachi's both ultimates are good. His whole kit is actually good. Sasori is also good. So again, the 8th, the 7th, and the 4th, I believe. Yeah, the 4th. All these 3 are actually worth it in case you want to pull here, but then the rate for ultimates in regular summons are not really worth it. If you are going to pull here, just go for the 3rd step and try to go for the all steps if you're gonna do this summons. So this is it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.